Hello, boys and girls. My name is Mr. Shane, and I am your creative writing instructor. And today I have a fun activity planned for us. We have been talking a lot about creative writing. Creative writing is a form of expressing your thoughts and your feelings. Today's activity includes creating what we call a compare and contrast chart. Comparisons, comparisons and contrasting, they are some tools that we use creatively to show how we feel about different things. And so I'm going to show you an example that you can actually imitate and use to make a compare and contrast chart for topics that you like, subjects that you may be interested in. And so here is my example of a compare and contrast chart. So I have two things that I'm comparing and contrasting. My mom, and over here, my dad. So how we go about making a compare and contrast chart is we first draw two overlapping circles. So you draw one circle here, and then you draw another circle here. As you can see, the bigger part over here will be things directly related to the subject in this circle, which is my mom. And the big part here of the circle will include things that are directly related to the subject of this circle, which is my dad. And so comparing and contrasting can be thought about in some ways that we may be more familiar with. So comparing can include things that are alike, things that are similar. Contrasting is a bigger word, which means things that are unalike or things that are not similar or different. And so in the big parts of the circle, we're going to write the things that are unalike, things that are different. And then in the middle will be things that are similar. So in this example that I created, I have my mom and dad. So the things that are different, the way that they contrast, my mom has long hair. She likes cooking. And the things that are different with my dad has short hair. And my dad likes sports. These are things that are unique to my dad only and to my mom only. But in the middle, there's some overlap. There are some things that are very similar. So, one, I put loving. My mom and my dad are both loving. Also, I put the word short. My mom and my dad are both short people. And then I have fun. My mom and my dad are fun people. So as you can see, this is an example of what a compare and contrast chart looks like, where you can creatively express how you feel about different topics by comparing them. What are the similarities about them that you like, that you notice, and what are the differences? Again, the differences go in the big part as you draw the circle for each subject topic. And in the middle, there are things that are similar. And you could even draw the circle even bigger, the circles even bigger to include more things. You may want to compare a Lamborghini car versus a Corvette. Similarities, one may be smaller than the other. One looks cool. In the middle, they're both fast. You could write fast there. You can compare animals, a dog versus a cat. A dog barks, a cat meows. In the middle, they're both animals. They both love to eat food. They both love to play. There are a bunch of things that you can use. You could even compare and contrast your video games. Fortnite versus Apex. You can do a lot of different things that you can compare and contrast to creatively express how you feel about the different topics, the things that stand out to you. So I want to encourage you to do this activity. Grab a piece of paper, draw your two circles, the overlapping circles, and choose the topic of your interest and begin to creatively compare and contrast them. Things that are similar and then things that are not alike. And you can see the differences on paper visually, and you can have fun enjoying it, comparing and contrasting your favorite things. This is a wonderful form of expression through creatively writing out the things that you find to be similar and different, things that are comparing and contrasting, things that show you how you really feel about topics. You may want to do topics that you may have never done before that you want to do. It could be areas, subjects in school that you want. English versus science. What are the similarities? What are the differences? There are a bunch of different things. It could be cartoon shows, a bunch of different things that you can do. So I want to encourage you to make your own compare and contrast chart and have fun doing it. I think I'm going to do some more of my own. Alrighty. Goodbye for now. Have fun.